and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how to make a simple French apple cake, also known as a Gateau aux Pommes, and it's one of those desserts that's typically eaten after a great meal in France, or à 4 heures, which means at 4 p.m., tea time for the French people. And I love this cake because it is chock full of apples. If you're an apple lover, you're going to love this one. And in fact, I think there are more apples in this cake than there is actual cake, but like the combination of the fluffy vanilla cake with those morsels of moist apple are so good. And I'm gonna show you how simple it is to make at home. But before we get started, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you're liking the recipes. I would appreciate the love. And of course, if you're looking for the full recipe, all you have to do is click the info box down under the video. Everything you need is there, the ingredients, the method, everything. So just enjoy the video and let's make an apple cake. The very first thing that we're gonna do is prep our apples. I'm using Honey Crisp today, but you can use just about any apple that you have on hand. And the first thing that we're gonna do is peel them. So you wanna make sure you get rid of all that skin. And then I'm gonna cut away the sides so that we can get rid of the core. And then we're gonna do a medium dice on them. Now that our apples have been cut into chunks, it's time to work on our dry ingredients. So in a small bowl, I have a little bit of all-purpose flour, and to it, I'm going to add some baking soda, a little bit of salt, and we're gonna whisk this all together so that it's well combined. So far, so easy, right you guys? Now we're gonna work on our wet ingredients. So I have a couple of eggs here that I'm just gonna crack into my bowl. And you wanna use room temperature eggs if you can, because it just makes the cake lighter and fluffier. I'm gonna add sugar, and people tend to not think of sugar as a wet ingredient, but in fact it is, because it dissolves into all the other wet ingredients. And we're gonna whisk this up until it's light and fluffy. Now to the egg mixture, I'm gonna add a little bit of melted butter, as well as some rum and vanilla. If you don't like rum or you can't eat it, don't worry, you can leave it out. Give it a nice whisk and we're ready for the next step. Now I'm gonna add the dry mixture to the wet, and we're gently going to whisk until no white streaks can be seen. Now I'm gonna tumble my chopped apples into the batter, and we're gonna give it a nice mix so that each and every piece of apple is coated. And our batter is good to go. Now I have an 8-inch baking pan here that I've greased with a little bit of butter and lined with parchment paper. This is gonna help the cake release when it comes out of the oven. And I'm gonna pour my batter in, smooth it into one nice even layer, and pop it into a 350-degree oven for about 45 to 50 minutes, or until a toothpick inserted in the middle comes out clean. So I pulled my cake out of the oven about 30 minutes ago and let it cool slightly. I still wanted it to be a little warm before pulling it out of the tray and cutting it up into squares. Look at how gorgeous it looks. It's nice and browned on top, so fluffy on the inside. And my favorite way to serve this guy is with a nice ice cold scoop of vanilla ice cream. So let me grab my scoop here. Oh my gosh, amazing. And the combination of the warm cake with the cold ice cream is just too good. Let's give it a taste. Right, to say that I've been waiting for this moment is the understatement of the year. I'm gonna grab a little bit of ice cream, a little bit of cake. Let's get this together on my spoon, and here goes. So good. The first thing that I got when I bit in was that layer of browned cake on top. It's crispy, slightly caramelized, and so good, especially with that cold vanilla ice cream. The cake itself is so tender and is studded with huge chunks of sweet, tender apple. Such a winning combination. This is such an easy cake to make home. I mean, I feel like I've been transported to Paris and I haven't even left my kitchen. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to give me a big ol' thumbs up. You know how that makes me feel. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for joining me. Please subscribe for more videos. And as always, if you have a question, comment, request, anything that you want to get off your mind, leave it in the comments box down below. Until my next video, I will see you all later. Bye.